All right, I'm not sure if any of you caught it, of why I was off on having the cut on center line of the ring, of the width of the ring. What it was, if you listen real careful to me describing the formula that I did to get there, all the numbers, I forgot to allow for the thickness of the slitting saw, 15 thou. Oh, can you believe it? I can. I watched the video back when I was editing the video, and I go, oh, now I know what I did wrong. So anyway, that's the reason it was off. I'm trying to wipe off all the chips here. We'll do another one here. So that the ring will sit down on there flat. Come on. Got some. All right, here's the cap. Take the ring. And I find I got a little scribe mark on the cap also. At least ways I thought I did. I must have put it in a bad spot. Well, I'll just do another one where I can just take a screwdriver and put a scratch mark in it. It's more visible than the other one, obviously. So then we'll take and put the ring in. All right, it's in the cap now. Oh, I bet you can't see over here. Nope. Let me zoom you out a bit here. Okay, so now here's the scribe mark right here, and we'll just line this scribe mark, this scratch mark up with that scratch mark, and then wiggle it and get that ring down on it, down on the spud. There we go. It's down on the spud. It ain't much of a spud there. It's only, I don't remember what I made the height of it. It ain't much. It is not much. Tighten that up. It don't have to be real tight. All right. And we started with this one with the long line on it. That's where we started, I believe. And I've used this little brass thing just to. We have some chips underneath somewhere. Gotta stay clean underneath it, that's for sure. Not much there to. Still wanting to. There we go. All right. And the depth of that, I want to just double check. I had my readout turned off, and I don't believe I moved anything. So when that slitting saw touches, we want to go 65 thou deep. So, all right, here we go. Because we can tell when it touches. We can feel it. Right there. Alright. 409. There you go. One. I move it all the way just in case I try to lift it up and it comes, I don't break that slitting saw. Alright. There. And we go to there. Couple taps. Move you in a little closer. Try to focus. I got it on manual focus again. And we'll go to 409. And then we'll lift it up, turn to the next notch or the next spot. There we go, and tap it down. Okay. Okay, next, right there. I think I will use that ring. Looking at it, I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. The one that's off center. If I have oil burning in one cylinder, I'll know what to do, I guess. think this is the last one here. Last cut on this one. I'll be able to tell if this is the last one. Yep, that was the last one. All right, I'm going to zoom you back out a little bit so you can see me unload it. It's a scorcher outside today, so I'm not out. I set up the rain train sprinklers and went back inside. We rummage sailed yesterday, and it was just like today, a scorcher, and we were supposed to rummage sail again today, but things happened and we didn't go. Okay, ring stayed on here. Looks pretty close to dead on center now. So, all right. So that's 3. We only got one. We only have one more. I have to find it in the group of rings here. Compression ring. Here it is. Here's the last one. Now, I'll wipe this off again. Make sure I get all the chips off. Then I take the cap. Make sure the chips are all off of that. I see some down in here. Come on. Stuck. There we go. And then we take and find our scribe mark. There it is. Line up the gap with the scribe mark here on the cap. Slide it in there. And then there's the scratch mark or the scribe mark right there. Then we line those two up. There we go. That slid on there pretty easy. Didn't give me no hassles. The screw's gonna give me a hassle though. Come on. Just a little cap screw, so. Wrong Allen wrench there. Snug it down, wipe the bottom, make sure I get all the chips off of here. Okay, and then we'll line up the first mark, which is right here, and put that down, and then we'll tap it down. Doesn't want to quite go all the way. Just want to make sure it's down all the way. Here I was thinking I was going to have to clamp that, but it's such a light cut that so far it hasn't even attempted to move, so. Now that I say that, it 409. All right. Move to the next one. Right there. Tap. Oop. Well, my hammer and this brass were fighting. 409. Okay. Next. I just turned it until I feel it drop on the next pinhole. So that fixture's actually working pretty good. Yeah, the cap holds it from the ring from getting pulled out, and the center spud keeps it from the ring getting pushed in, which it works great. I'm tempted to take one of my V8 engines that doesn't have oil rings on it and put a set of oil rings on it. It just has 2 compression rings. Thinking about putting a 3rd ring underneath an oil ring. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Come on. Come on. Don't be Don't be that way. Come on. There we go. Next. Come on. That one drops. A couple spots, it's pretty much drops right on. Now if I can get them all on the pistons without breaking any, will be the next hurdle. Yeah, got tangled up in my mic cord here. It's a cordless mic, but the cord has to go down to the little unit that hangs on my belt. It's scorcher outside. It's about maybe 70 degrees in here. It feels nice in here. That was it. That was the last one. That was the last one that I don't know if this manual focusing is doing justice or not. You know what I mean? Well, I know if I'm working in front of it, if like my hand, it would start focusing on my hand, and then it would start, and then when I take my hand away, it starts bouncing, and I don't understand why it does that. There we go. Dead on center. I'm almost tempted to make a couple extra here. Well, I'll leave this set up. And we'll start trying to put them on the pistons. And then when I get them on the pistons, I'll get them into the cylinders. Well, first I'll have to measure them on and make sure that they fit the cylinder okay. I'm going to show you what I done in between. They were hounding me to show some of my engines in a show, but it's I had already promised my wife I'd help with the big rummage sale. But anyway, I got one of my V8s down and been playing with it a little bit. So let's put some gas in a little squirt in there and hook up my starter. Turn the ignition switch on. Give the air cleaner a little squirt. Carburetor needs to have some work done on it again, taken it apart and cleaned it. What I need to do is maybe do what somebody had suggested, run my gas through a coffee filter first. Because I get a little speck of dirt in there and then it doesn't want to idle and doesn't want to rev very good. And the other one is sitting up on the shelf yet. I haven't taken it down. That sits up there, zoomed in, sitting up there. Because I was debating on which one to show, if I should show that one or if I should show the one that I've been running here. So anyway, that's what I did for a little bit in between the oil rings. So.